Man, who want it? You want it? Yeah, did you get that fast? They had that many in those.
Shoot it.
He asked for it back. You should have said earlier.
Okay, so as you can see on the scoreboard, we are just about 30 seconds away from the start of the second half. Had a chance to speak with Coach Jeff Jones at halftime. Also spoke with him at the end of the big victory over McKinley High School on Saturday. We will have both comments to be played for you in just a moment as we get ready for the start of the second half here on Louisiana All-Americansports.com.
Hatfield with LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com. I'm here with Jarrell Martin. Jarrell, you had, by my count, I want to say around 20 points. I forget the exact number, 9 rebounds. Does that sound about right?
Yes, sir. That sounds about right.
Good performance tonight and good way to rebound, no pun intended, from last night's game with kind of how Lafayette Christian kind of bottled you up a little bit. Tell us about the difference between last night and tonight and what you guys are going to be looking forward to next week as you all approach district play.
As far as last night, I didn't play as well, as you could say. They're a team, they're a pretty smart team, pretty good coach, so every time I got the ball, they double teamed me, so I couldn't really score the ball, so I just passed it around and do something to help my team. Tonight we came out with a lot of energy, came ready to play. Teammates, we was in the locker room, getting ready, focused and stuff, and we went out there and we just played hard.
You guys have Bishop McManus on Monday. You've had no problem with them, at least in the time we've been covering the team. Do you have any thoughts going into that game Monday?
We're just going to go out and play hard.
Last question now. Is Coach going to make you guys run?
I hope not.
All right, Jarrell. Great game tonight. Thank you very much.
So let me give you guys some background. Actually, we queued up, that was not Coach Jones at the end of the last game, that was Jarrell Martin after the last game, just kind of getting his input on his performance that night and the Chargers over the last couple of weeks with some very challenging contests as young Mr. Martin just goes up and jams it home. But those were Jarrell Martin's comments. The last part, just to give you some background, if you did not join us on Saturday, was that Coach Jones said he was going to have the team run 50 laps if they gave up 8 points or more in the third quarter, which they did. So that was the whole thing with asking whether or not Coach would make them run. And maybe if I get a hold of Jarrell, I'll ask him if in fact that happened. Next, this was Coach Jeff Jones at the half.
Eric Hatfield from LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com here with Coach Jeff Jones. Coach, savage pounding in the first half, 46-10, but I did hear you address something that we kind of observed, I guess, with our audience. It seems like it's so one-sided that maybe there might be a little bit of play going on among the team. Can you comment on that?
Yeah, we just got to finish, man. Just finish, guys. We're kind of playing down. We're at a high level, then we kind of drop down a little bit, trying to do a little too much, but we just got to finish strong, man, and play the game the right way.
Okay. I'm assuming he's not going to return to the game. All right. Okay, Coach, best of luck. Oh, one last question I forgot to ask. The audience wants to know. Do we think, you think you're going to get to 100 tonight? Probably not. All right. Okay, great. That was Coach Jeff Jones as we get ready for the second half. Actually, about 60 seconds away here on LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com.
So that was Coach Jones saying the over-under on Madison Prep's part of the score is probably under 100, but as the Chargers have 56 points here, they appear to have very little trouble moving coast to coast. Jarrell Martin with that bucket. You never know.
17 points on the night for Jarrell Martin.
Stolen by Devin Spann. Up and good. Unassisted on the steal by Devin Spann. Madison Prep 60, Bishop McManus 14, 5 minutes 16 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And Lazar steals it, Cam picked up by Devin Spann. Jarrell Martin, nice pass to Dwayne Dinkins, floating through the air, good, excellent job by Dwayne Dinkins. You know, Coach Jones mentioned that to Dwayne Dinkins at halftime of the McKinley game, that he really needs to follow through and finish stronger when he's close to the basket. That was an excellent job. Getting the pass and going up in the air, double clutching to avoid the block shot and having the concentration to put it off the backboard and through.
You need your point guard to be able to finish those type of shots.
And that will be key down the line as we face stiffer competition in the playoffs and in district play.
Foul on Yurick Lazar, his third.
Crossover by Weaver, puts it up and good. Does he get the shot? Does it count? Yes. That fouls on Chad Williams. That's a block, and that will send Weaver to the line to shoot one. Madison Prep 62, Bishop McManus 16, 4 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the period. Weaver. Nice shot. All net, no rim. 62-17, Madison Prep on top. 4:42 remaining in the period here on Louisiana, allamericansports.com. Also, Perry, and this was of concern, Brandon Sampson injured his hand in the first half. I saw him icing it down in the locker room. He will not return to the game.
Okay.
Dedrick Freeman again under the backboard with the rebound and putback. He continues to play really strong under the goal, Perry.
Yeah, Eric, that's some news, Brandon Sampson. Good thing that we don't play again until Friday.
That is good, yeah.
Got to give him some time to heal. Don't quite know who that Friday opponent is either.
Hey, can we regale our audience with some information from the stat sheet?
Oh, yes, we may. 17 points for Jarrell Martin, 4 rebounds. 7 points for Delvin Spann, 1 rebound. Dwayne Dinkins, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Yurick Lazar, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 13 points, 4 rebounds. Big night for Yurick so far. And 3 points for Cordell Robertson with 4 rebounds.
It's good to see Yurick really getting this repetition and this action. I think it's going to benefit him down the line because he can be a really valuable contributor to this team in the playoffs.
Yeah, Coach Jones is expecting big things in the future out of Yurick Lazar.
Williams to Garner again from downtown, rims out hard. And rebound. Dedrick Freeman lost control. He almost grabbed another rebound under the board. What classification? Cordell Robertson, he's a sophomore, is that correct?
Cordell Robertson he has 2 years of eligibility, yes.
He has like after this year?
He has 1 more year after.
Okay, so he's a junior.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Garner with the ball. Bounce pass to Chad Williams, and Williams couldn't get set up for that catch and shoot. Delvin Spann passes to Garner in the corner. Garner steps up, 1-2 step, nice pass from Garner.
Dedrick Freeman a little too long. That's correct.
Well, it's a good vision by Garner. Unfortunately, Freeman was in the lane a little long. But once again, there's a silver lining in that cloud. A good spin move by Weaver. There's a silver lining in that cloud. Freeman was again ready to make a move under the goal and was in position.
That's right.
That steal was by, by Freeman. Well, I'm sorry, by Delvin Spann, rather. Spann. Whoa, boy, went down hard.
Who that fouls on? Number 30.
So that will, against Dominique, and that will send Delvin Spann to the line to shoot 2.
That's Dominique's third. Eric, I was about to say, looking at the power rankings by the Louisiana High School Athletic Association, if the playoffs were held today, Madison Prep would grab the number 1 seed, and a team named Stanley would come to us for the first round, the 32 seed.
Well, I feel sorry for Stanley. 66-17. Madison Prep on top.
Don't know much about them. I do see a district opponent, Hosanna Christian, which is who I think we play Friday.
That's a walk on McManus. Hosanna Christian, okay, I remember we played them last year. That was pretty one-sided if I remember.
Yeah.
Chad Williams over to Garner. Garner swings it over to Delvin Spann. Delvin Spann with the floater on the open. Good. Delvin Spann, the rifleman, going underneath.
It's 8 points in the quarter for Spann. Hosanna Christian right now is ranked 30th, so they would make the playoff. So I'm not sure who else in our district.
You know, it's kind of like the same district, two different leagues, Barry. You know,
Right.
Span, bounce step, and he's fouled, no call. Apparently the officials are ready to get out of here too.
Yeah, but you've got to call something on that. That man was molested underneath that rim.
Yep, and there's no Sandusky in the building, so that should send him to the foul line. 2:29 remaining. Oh, that was a really bad pun. I'm sorry, folks. Sometimes I just don't have the brain-to-mouth filter working. 2:24 remaining in the third quarter. And there's a whistle. Not really sure what that's for.
Fouls on Cordell Roberts.
So that is the third team foul against the Chargers. Only one for Bishop McManus here in the half.
Eric, I see Centerville's ranked 20th. That's a district opponent.
Centerville was very interesting, and you know, Stolen, Justin Garner. Actually stolen by Robertson. Garner got the ricochet. Robertson loosened the ball up. And Garner's fouled on the way to the basket.
That's 4 fouls on Dominique, which has him going to the bench.
I'd say they can ill afford to lose him, but I really don't think it's going to make much difference at this point. Garner with the basketball. Passes over to Span. Span goes baseline strong, floats it up. Oh, good effort, but Cordell Robertson, great concentration. Ruben Verlaine picks it up from downtown, not from downtown, but a long distance shot. Another rebound by Robertson, floats it up, no good. Rebound by Dixon, and 1-2 step. That's a walk by Martin, and so Madison Prep will retain possession of the ball. Really good concentration on the basketball on the way down by Cordell Robertson. No, apparently there's no travel.
What was that call?
I guess they called no? What in the world? I don't know. I got no idea. There's no foul indicated, but I saw the official signal a walk.
Right, but then he gave the ball back to them. Maybe the walk was on Madison.
I suppose maybe there might have been a jump. I don't know, Perry. That's wow.
That foul's on Delvin Span. I do know that.
So that will send Span to the line. That's the first team foul on Madison Prep with 1 minute and 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Madison Prep all over the Bishop McManus Kings, 68-17.
Eric, here's an example of how much head and shoulders the Madison Prep Chargers are above everyone else in our district. The next closest team in our district, according to the power rankings, is Lafayette Christian, who's ranked 14th, and the Chargers beat them by 30 at their place.
Wow. That's telling you how good we are. Sorry about that at home, folks. The shot up and good by, was that Ruben Verlaine, I believe?
Yes, it was.
And Cordell Robertson with the rebound off the miss. There's the pass. Chad Williams fast break down the court. 1:28 to go. Oh, good job there, loosening the ball up by Martin as it has it go off of Chad Williams and it rolls out of bounds. Madison Prep 70, Bishop McManus 18. 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining in the period.
That's the 10th turnover for the Chargers.
So Martin jammed up and looks like a blocking foul. It's against Dedrick Freeman. So that's the 5th team foul against the Chargers with 1:17 to go. So good chance Bishop McManus might get some practice at the charity stripe before they get out of here.
I think the Chargers are going to get to that 100 point too. 100 spot.
They only need 30. It's certainly not inconceivable. Dwayne Jenkins back in the game with the ball. Bounce pass to Ruben Verlaine. Down low. Verlaine goes strong and no good. Rebound. Dedrick Freeman again. How many rebounds does he have, Perry? 4. That's it on the night? Yeah. Oh boy, seems like he's been in the bucket. So Justin Garner will inbound it after that whistle.
That's Cordell's shot. That's the shot I was asking him to take. 5 for Dedrick Freeman
with the rebound pass.
That's the shot I was looking for Cordell to take against McKinley. That mid-range, it's really, Eric, a free throw shot from the free throw line. He's got to be able to knock that down.
And he's shown, too, when he's poised and when he's calm, he can make those mid-range shots. And with his height, that is going to go a long, long way for this team if they can make those shots count in February. Justin Garner, ball fake, got him the bite. Cordell Robertson down the low post. He is hacked. Let's see what they're going to call that on. 23, it's on Washington. That's his 4th, huh? Second, I'm sorry. I've got somebody else.
Dominique
has, okay, he has 4 fouls. So it goes way high. Dwayne Dinkins will take the ball in the backcourt. 39 seconds to go. Garner from downtown. Did he call glass? Doesn't really matter. Madison Prep 75. Bishop McManus 18. 30 seconds to go in the third period. Madison Prep is 3/4 of the way to that centric, Mark Perry.
This is a huge quarter for the Chargers.
And Martin, I don't know who he's passing to, but Justin Garner stole it. He passes to Dwayne Dinkins. Dwayne Dinkins is just taken down like a 747, like a strikeout, like a B-52, being shot in the air by anti-aircraft fire. And he will go to the line and shoot too. He was fired really hard.
Yes, he was.
Was that Martin who committed? Was it 11? Was that Martin?
Yeah.
Okay. So foul on Martin. Dinkins at the line. 17.2 seconds remaining in the third quarter. He gets the shooter's roll. Madison Prep 76. Bishop McManus 18. Dinkins. Cannot get the roll. Goes up the front of the iron. And Dedrick Freeman fought for it, but the ball goes to Bishop McManus with 16 seconds to go in the period. I'd say that the Kings will get the last shot, but I'm just not so confident about that.
I understand.
Martin with the ball, puts up a prayer to Washington. Washington back to Martin. Martin from behind the arc, rims out, no good. Rebound Washington. Washington will not get a chance to put it up at the end of the third period. The score, your Madison Prep Chargers 76, Bishop McManus 18, here on Louisiana AllAmericanSports.com. Wow, Barry, so any statistical milestones hit there in the third quarter?
No, Coach Jones gave the big guy Javale Martin a rest after he got to 17 points. Devin Spann had a big quarter. He had a total of 8 points in the quarter to lead all scorers, which gives him 11 for the night.
Jarrell has 17. How many rebounds, Barry?
4. Dwayne Dinkins had 5 in the quarter to give him a total of 7 for the evening. Dedrick Freeman has a total of 6 on the night. Justin Garner, biggest game I've seen out of him so far scoring-wise. He has 11 points. Nick Lazar has 13.
All right, so as we get ready for the final frame here on Louisiana AllAmericanSports.com, the only mystery is not who's going to win, but whether that Franklin Madison Prep can get to the century mark.
Fouls on Spann.
So, with the ball is Weaver. Weaver passes over to Washington from just in front of the arc. No good. Rebound. Washington grabs it. And it's no rebound for Washington. He couldn't hang on. Yurick Lazar gets the board. Justin Garner with the basketball. Passes over. Delvin Spann, the rifle man from downtown. Rims out. No good. And it's picked up by Martin. Martin, get that out of here. Rejected by Freeman. And it's picked up by Garner. Garner with the pass to Lazar. Lazar overran the spray. And it's stolen by Martin. Passes to Weaver over to Washington. Way down low. Washington to hang on to his pivot foot. Puts up a horrible pass. But it's somehow picked up by Dixon. And Dominique picks up the ball. Passes to Martin. Martin does a pirouette on the sideline. Puts up a prayer on the ball, but the goal spits out the three-point shot. It's a good look at the basket.
It's halfway down, Eric. They don't give points for that, though.
Nope, you don't get half the points for going halfway down the rim.
The Chargers had a 30-point third quarter, which is just phenomenal.
30 points in one period. I don't care if you're playing by yourself. Excuse me. I don't care if they line up those orange bars like they have, and your whole objective is just to not travel or run over anyone. That's a lot of points in one period.
Dominique just fouled out for the Knights.
I would ordinarily cue my manual version of hit the roll jack, but considering the margin they had, it's just bad sportsmanship.
He finishes with 2 points.
76-18, 77-18 as Delvin Spann makes his first bucket, first free throw rather. span. Good. 78-18, 6 minutes, 49 seconds to go in the ball game. Weaver brings it across the timeline, steps up, passes over to Washington in the corner. Washington, that's not Washington, that's a new player. That's Mueller. I'm going to guess Meilluer. It's like some kind of Germanic French mix. Oh, actually, I took German. Hold on, I can sound this out. Mahler, that's it.
Louisiana. So Mueller.
There's no E. It's Meill.
Right. I asked the coach though.
Oh, it's Mueller? All right, okay, my bad.
Mueller.
Well, that's what I get for trying to German on a basketball team.